Hey guys, Tom Moran here for something very, very different. This isn't going to be an educational video, so for those of you looking for spiders, go ahead and tune out. But I do have a brief message I want to share because I'm kind of excited about it. A lot of you have asked whether or not I'll be taking part in the Fatal Fangs Challenge. This is a huge feeding competition with a bunch of YouTubers. Well, the answer is yes. I know I've been kind of quiet about it, and that's because I've been trying to catch up on my own videos. But I did sign up to do it. My buddy Mark actually clued me in that they were having it. And obviously, Mark and I are old veterans of the feeding type challenges with the Off the Tongs Challenge. So he and I kind of have this dream that we're hopefully going to meet up in the finals because that's just the way it should be. We're pros at this. But anyway, it's going to be a cool opportunity to kind of get to see other YouTubers and their channels and, of course, get to see really cool spiders feeding because obviously everybody loves feeding videos. I don't do many of them, but this is going to be a fun opportunity, I think, as far as I'm concerned, to kind of hopefully, see some other people's channels, see their spiders, and kind of have some people maybe check out my stuff. So I'm very excited about it. Again, this one is sponsored by Tarantula TV and Bug Realms. It's going to be an amazing competition. Nothing like it has been done before. I can't imagine the amount of effort that's going into it. And they've even gone so far as to create a trailer. So I'm going to run the trailer that I was supposed to run a while ago and actually got caught up in a bunch of stuff, so I feel terrible. But here we go. All right, so you have to admit that is pretty cool. Again, this is going to be a fun one, and those of you that like my educational stuff, don't worry, I'm not getting away from the educational and informative stuff. That's my bread and butter. That's what I enjoy doing. But this does allow me to kind of have a little fun and do things that I don't normally do, and might attract some people over here that are like, hey, I just got into the hobby. I've seen some of these fun guys. We've amazing ambassadors out there as far as Exotic Slayer. We have, obviously, Dark Den, some huge channels that are really blowing up, and it's bringing people to the hobby. And then hopefully some of them stumble over on my channel at some point and checking out information or just even looking at my collection. It's just a cool opportunity. So hopefully you guys will vote when time comes. We'll be going against, I believe it's going to be 8 versus 8 to start. 4 will get voted, or 8 will get voted on, and then it'll go into brackets. It's going to be a huge, whole big deal. Now, I do know who the person is I will be going against, and that is none other than Tarantula Cat. We'll put her little thing up one of these sides, probably over here, or like over here. Tarantula Cat, I've talked to Cat many, many times. I've watched her channel since the beginning. She's an amazing YouTuber, great personality, really brings a lot of fun to the hobby. So I'm really going to feel bad about beating her. Sorry, no, but seriously, the best person, may the best person win. It's all about who does the best feeding video. It's going to be me in this case because I've got the practice, but we'll see. I got a funny feeling Tarantula Cat isn't going to mess around. In fact, she's already vaguely threatened me through Facebook messages saying she's coming for me. So I'm a little bit nervous, and I got to make sure I bring my best game. So anyway, I hope some of you guys follow, keep up with this, and maybe vote. It would be very much appreciated. Again, I'm not really worried about so much winning the competition. It's a fun thing for me, but it will be fun to kind of, at least get a couple votes for it because I got a funny feeling some of these people out there are going to cream me on this. So that'll do it for this little segment. I thank you so much for listening, and you can go back to watching regular Tarantula videos now. All right, and rather than this just be me talking the whole time, this one here is a clip that I won't be using. This features my H devamatha, which was previously the T psychedelicus, and as you can see, the reason I'm not going to use it is I don't expect people to sit here and wait for a full 2 minutes or whatever it is for this thing to finally get the roach. However, there was a very good shot of my guy or gal out and about, and there's a good grab coming up here. And again, with doing these feeding videos, I always struggle what makes a good feeding video because some of the ones that I like, I've noticed people don't particularly care for. I like the quick grabs, especially with a fossorial species that you normally don't see out and about. I really love those. So this one was quite special for me, but unfortunately just didn't have the pizzazz that I'm thinking I'm going to need for this competition. So as you can see, unfortunately, there's a lot of just the male red runner roach struggling to get out of the enclosure. Now, I don't see this guy out or gal out and about very often. However, she did build her burrow right next to the side of the enclosure, so I can look in and see her at any moment, which has been fantastic. She's an amazing eater, very aggressive eater, but usually she snatches up the roach so quickly I don't get to catch it on film, as you will see in a couple seconds. Here we go, and boom. And that's it. So, well, Lisa's a lookup of a spider, not just me talking.